I just put up in that motherfucking.
This nigga has the motherfucker, by the way. Let me go fast. I am the nigga, young dog. This high ass nigga.
They don't dance no more. It's all about Vaseline. Back in the day, crack was jumping on the scene. Now they slumped on the sidewalk. Can't talk. Golden era baby, but we still feel the rock. They used to be kings, now they lost in the scheme. Popping them bottles, throwing money, living dreams. Now they zoned out and mumbling, bumbling. No rhythm in the city, the whole shit crumbling. They used to rock the house, they was riding through the streets. Remember there was dancing, sliding to the beat. Now it's poison in their veins, ain't no pulse on the street. Guess it's over now, they accepted the back in the day. The rock had a wild and free. Different story now, they got no energy. The new drugs got them slow with the head unload. Out close and they don't dance no more. Rock used to be jumping, top shit they was on. Now it's lights out, guess the thrill is gone.
I am the nigga, young dog. I bring it to your rough, rugged, and raw, nigga.
They don't dance no more, it's all about the codeine. Back in the day, they was rocking on the scene. Even dancing in the rain, now they nodding off. Shit just don't hit the same.
I am the nigga, young dog. This nigga has the motherfucker, by the way. Let me go fast. I am the nigga, young dog. This high ass nigga.
They don't dance no more, it's all about Vaseline. Back in the day, crack was jumping on the scene. Now they slumped on the sidewalk. Can't talk. Golden era baby, but we still feel the rock. They used to be kings, now they lost in the scheme. Popping them bottles, throwing money, living dreams. Now they zoned out and mumbling, bumbling. No rhythm in the city, the whole shit crumbling. They used to rock the house, they was riding through the streets. Remember there was dancing, sliding to the beat. Now it's poison in their veins, ain't no pulse on the street. Guess it's over now, they accepted the back in the day. The rock had a wild and free. Different story now, they got no energy. The new drugs got them slow with the head unload. Out close and they don't dance no more. Rock used to be jumping, top shit they was on. Now it's lights out, guess the thrill is gone.
I am the nigga, young dog. I bring it to your rough, rugged, and raw, nigga.
They don't dance no more, it's all about the codeine. Back in the day, they was rocking on the scene. Even dancing in the rain, now they nodding off. Shit just don't hit the same.
I am the nigga, young dog. This nigga has the motherfucker, by the way. Let me go fast. I am the nigga, young dog. This high ass nigga.
They don't dance no more, it's all about Vaseline. Back in the day, crack was jumping on the scene. Now they slumped on the sidewalk. Can't talk. Golden era baby, but we still feel the rock. They used to be kings, now they lost in the scheme. Popping them bottles, throwing money, living dreams. Now they zoned out and mumbling, bumbling. No rhythm in the city, the whole shit crumbling. They used to rock the house, they was riding through the streets. Remember there was dancing, sliding to the beat. Now it's poison in their veins, ain't no pulse on the street. Guess it's over now, they accepted the back in the day. The rock had a wild and free. Different story now, they got no energy. The new drugs got them slow with the head unload. Out close and they don't dance no more. Rock used to be jumping, top shit they was on. Now it's lights out, guess the thrill is gone.
I am the nigga, young dog. I bring it to your rough, rugged, and raw, nigga.
They don't dance no more, it's all about the codeine. Back in the day, they was rocking on the scene. Even dancing in the rain, now they nodding off. Shit just don't hit the same.
I am the nigga, young dog.
Corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period. Those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots. So if you're saying, hey, I don't generally date them, but I have more space for it, even though I still think it's a little corny.
Akash only dates brown.
Yeah,
Akash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an
So
Indian
this
woman.
is
That was
like
important
loyal
to me.
through and through.
Okay.
And I understand it's not as important for y'all, but as an Indian, there's not a lot of us who are famous. So whether you like it or not, people are looking at you as a role model. You guys have established yourselves as role models, from simps to pimps, which is another motto I find kind of corny, but I looked into what you guys are about. And a lot of the shit is just childish, which is fine if you want to be funny. We just talk about how doctors ain't shit for 45 minutes. We are not in any way life coaching. We're not in any way trying to help men outside of, hey, come have a laugh for a couple hours. If you're going to paint yourself as life coaches and then say shit like, my preference is, which is honestly bullshit. It is, I don't want to date black girls. That's the way every black dude that fucks white girls says it. I've dated black girls in my life. All right, bro. Who the fuck hasn't except me? You know what I mean? Everybody going to dabble in everything. It is the mentality that I have an issue with. And Alex is upset with the specific words, true, but underneath it, he's upset with the mentality. And a lot of stuff you guys say in general, I think is stuff that's kind of childish. I saw a clip where you were like, oh, the nuclear family's falling apart. What do? I don't get married. Just don't get married. You're actually trying to help men, or you talking to fucking incels who are 18 years old? That's some shit you say to college. I'm going to turn you from a simp to a pimp. All right, bro. Can we grow up? You guys are self-help. Hey, we're trying to help men. So either we're funny, or help men and be real and be honest with yourself and don't have an ego like, no, I have a preference. Be honest. Let's just be mature about what we feel. And part of that maturity is, it was a bad joke. I don't actually feel exactly that way.
Neighborhoods, we clean their own neighborhoods. And another thing, when you say integration, it comes under intermarriage too, right? All been together.
Right, sure.
And I'm sure no intelligent white person watching this show, or no intelligent white man in his or her right white mind, want black boys and black girls marrying their white sons and daughters, and in return introducing their grandchildren as half brown, kinky-haired black people.
I'm sure I wouldn't object to that.
Well, you wouldn't, but a lot of them would.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people. No, this is the point.
What I'm trying to say is this. You don't have it. You say you don't, but you don't have it. You really ain't gonna have it. You're on the show, and you got to say that. But
that's not true.
Why would you want to do that?
Because I don't think I'm any different from you. You see.
Yeah, we much different.
I mean, I think society's made us different.
You know, we're different. And we all together.
But society's made us different.
No, not society. God made us different.
No, we're just human beings. He made all of us.
We all listen. Bluebirds fly with bluebirds. Red birds want to be with red birds. Listen. Tell me when I'm wrong. Pigeons want to be with pigeons.
But
tell me when I'm wrong. We should have. They don't have intelligence, but yet they stay together. We should have more intelligence than them, right? Buzzards are with buzzards. Buzzards are with buzzards. Bluebirds are with bluebirds. They all are birds, but they got different cultures. The eagles like to hang out in the mountains. The buzzard like to fly around the desert.
Well,
the bluebird like to fly around the trees and the grass.
There'd be problems a buzzard mating with a sparrow, wouldn't there?
What?
There'd be certain.
Right. And we have the problems too.
No,
I don't see no black and white couples in England or America walking around proud, holding their children.
That's because society
and going out.
That's society's fault. I mean, we've got to educate people around it.
Well, life is too short for me to be raised catching hell for something like that. I'd rather go and be my own. I have a beautiful daughter, beautiful wife. They look like me. We're all happy, and I don't have no trouble. No trouble. I ain't that much in love with no woman to go through all that hell. Ain't no one woman that good. You understand?
I understand. Yeah, I do understand. I understand. I think it's sad that it
ain't sad because I want my child to look like me. Every intelligent person wants his child to look like him. I'm sad because I want to blot out my race and lose my beautiful identity. Chinese love Chinese. They love the little slanted-eyed, pretty brown-skinned babies. Pakistanis love their culture. Jewish people love their culture. A lot of Catholics don't want to marry another Catholics. They want the religion to stay the same. Who want to spot up yourself and kill your race? You a hater of your people if you don't want to stay who you are. You shame what God made you. God didn't make no mistake when he made us all like we were.
I think that's a philosophy of despair.
Despair. I really do. It ain't no despair. Number one, can't no woman. Let me tell you something. I want to tell you. Listen, no woman on this whole earth, not even a black woman in Muslim countries, can please me and cook for me and socialize and talk to me like my American black woman. No woman, at last is a white woman, can really identify with me and my feelings and the way I act and the way I talk. And you can't take no Chinese man and give him no Puerto Rican woman and holler about we're in love and you emotionally in love and physically, but really they're not happy because she's gonna hear some Puerto Rican music, he's gonna hear some Chinese music, and they're gonna be clashing all the time. It's just nature. You can do what you want, but it's nature to want to be with your own. I want to be with my own. I love my people. That's all. I don't hate nobody.
You're on mute, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a woman.
Give me a woman. Somebody got a woman. Stanley's son got him a woman. An Asian woman.
Yeah. She's not way over town either. She's right on campus. Right there.
No, she might be over town. How far is Emory from Georgia Tech? How far is it?
Emory's downtown. It's not that far.
I thought it was in Decatur.
They may have more than one campus too, but I'm pretty sure. I thought it was downtown. Actually applied to Emory for a PhD. I didn't get in though.
Boy, I tell you, enter this topic. I'd already had a topic. I think we cleaned it up and everything. And I logged on this morning, and what did I hear? Stanley said his son came to him proudly proclaiming,
Yeah, I got a woman.
Daddy, I got me a woman. That's
you're right. It is. It's closer to Decatur than downtown Atlanta.
Yeah, he was talking about he got him a woman. Stanley proud, and it took him a while. I don't know if when I got in there, I was curious to know what was her background. And when he said she was Asian, I said, well, that makes sense. You've been lauding the Asians. You've been really speaking highly of the Asians. And if your son has ever listened to the stream, which is possible, right? It's possible that his son took his father's advice to heed and found him an Asian one. What's your odds of that? What do you think about that, Hood?
I think it's actually it holds to a pattern I've been noticing lately, and I just retweeted this on my X profile. There was a guy, he put out a post about a girl put out a post. She used to date some white guy who was like a white supremacist, but she was a Latina, and his logic, as he explained it to her, was she's more European than indigenous. Plus, white girls are obnoxious, and white girls, they like to date black guys, so he's going to fuck her for a while. Like, that was kind of the way he explained it to her, and she's, like, posting about it. And what I kind of retweeted is what I said in the retweet was that race-conscious men seem to be regularly confounded by the women of their race. And this is a phenomenon that persists across the races. It's just a thing that I know. Well, there are a lot of white women who fetishize black men for whatever reason. And the white nationalist types, the white, not even white nationalists, but like the white purity kind of people, that bothers them on a particular level. Yet there seems to be a lot more white women interested in dating black men than there are white women interested in saving the white race. And you can find, I think, this phenomenon even with black folk. Why do we have so many proactive, race politics people who date interracially? It's become a marked phenomenon in the black community. Going back to what was that movie? Don't Be a Menace. Remember they had that one character? And he was like the pro-black dashiki wearing dude, and he literally pushed a black woman out the way to get with a funny looking white woman. Like that, it was the joke. They made that, they played up every element of that joke, but it is a noticeable phenomenon. And I think, what we're just watching is patterns holding.
Take a listen to this, guys. This is a Umar. Ooh.
Have you ever seen an interracial relationship that was acceptable to you?
No interracial relationship is acceptable because we have too many black women who are unmarried. Black women are the largest population on the planet Earth. If you can't find one in America, get it from Africa. If you can't get it from Africa, go to the Caribbean, go to Canada, go to Europe. Why would a black man need to copulate, build a family with anything other than a black woman?
I think I have an answer for that. I have a suggestion, maybe a potential answer. If you see these black people behaving the way they do, man, you start to realize, man, like, it ain't many diamonds in the rough. And do I want to perpetuate or propagate more of this or breed it out? Subconsciously, I think a lot of these niggas say, man, ain't no future in this. Something innate is wrong. I got to get this shit up out of me. I think this is what they're saying. We've heard many examples of this Dak Prescott said it. Everybody said it. They remember what Dak Prescott said? Does anyone remember that?
What exactly did he say?
Universal, do you remember what Dak Prescott said?
About being on both sides of the track.
Mm-hmm.
That comment? Yeah, I remember that.
Dak Prescott said, and he said, Dak, let me see if I can pull up. Race, what family? He said, Dak Prescott. Yeah, that's what I meant. Race, family, jail, videos. I'm sure there's a clip of him saying it. Oh, shit, look at this.
New at 10 o'clock, Nathaniel Prescott, he is the father of Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott, was arrested over the weekend right outside of Beaumont. Troopers say that they pulled him over, found a small amount of marijuana in the end in his SUV. He is charged, though, with a misdemeanor similar to getting a traffic ticket. He paid a $500 bond and is out of jail, and no comment from his son, Dak Prescott.
And that leads me right into what I was saying. Dak Prescott, he famously said, let's see if I can find him saying it. Otherwise, I have it right here. Here it is in print. Dak Prescott is of mixed heritage with a white side of his family and a black side. He's spoken about his upbringing, where he experienced both sides of his heritage. And here's a further clip where he said, you know, on the black side, people always going to jail and shit. On the white side, motherfuckers, you know, educated and shit. Everything working seemed to be just fine. Oh, here it is. God damn, here it is. I know LA Times. Let me see that. I might have to go in the Wayback Machine. Here it is. Here's a clip from Dak Prescott. The quote exactly. I go to my white grandparents' house and then I cross the railroad tracks and hang out with my black grandma. We have English teachers on my white side. My grandpa's the principal, and then you go to the other side. The people have been in jail. I think subconsciously these people want to breed that shit up out of me. Why would you want more of that?
You know what's so funny? I had a similar revelation. And it wasn't even black and white. It was actually black and Caribbean. Because my dad is from the islands. And so I kind of have a little bit of, you know, island networking. You know, I know people. And I have, you know, island relatives and whatnot. And I would argue there's a little bit more success on my island side than there is on my Brooklyn side.
I've been saying that for a long time. I've been saying when I went to New York and I said, damn, these Jamaicans really be hustling. You know what? You probably heard me say that before. These Jamaicans be hustling. But the blacks just figure it out. And I don't know if you guys have heard about Xavier Worthy. I know Universal probably heard about it. You heard about Xavier Worthy? Universal?
Oh, yeah. Him fighting with his girlfriend. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he fighting. I said, damn. Who could Stanley's son choose in these days? This pickings just seem so slim. We watched Pop the Balloon. Hood, did you see that Pop the Balloon version with Stanley? This is about Stanley, by the way.
I mean, I don't really watch Stanley, so.
Oh, well, Hood, I want you to see this before we go too far.
Okay.
Because
that's the first time I've said that name without giving him his full title. I don't watch Big Gay Stanley.
I want you to see this, Hood. I want you to listen to it more importantly. This is Stanley watching Pop the Balloon with a bunch of sisters. Potential dates for his daughter, for his son. And here it is. You guys can see my screen. This is me, John God, and Stanley watching Pop the Balloon. And the man here is going to ask him a question. I just want you to listen to Stanley.
Your song, they turn you up. Like, what's the song you like? Your favorite song right now?
Yeah. Serious, Stanley.
They turn you up. Like, what's the song you like? Your favorite song right now? Yeah. When you get in the car.
And then Stanley's going to say something. I want you to listen to what he says.
All right, now, what you gonna put on first?
A podcast.
Okay, let's start with.
Do you think these niggas up here listen to podcasts?
Yeah, Joe Budden podcast.
That's what he wants for his son.
And the Joe Budden podcast, I was watching a little bit of the clips lately. It's just a bunch of niggas gossiping, bro. It's not even all that interesting. I think it's probably got a huge female audience for that reason, because chicks like to see niggas act like bitches.
Well, I think Stanley wants the type of woman that doesn't listen to this rap music. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, absolutely. He knew it was coming. That's why you heard that gut reaction.
He knew it was coming. He said, "What about a podcast? Any of your sisters listen to podcasts?" Then they start naming the names of the music they listen to.
With your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Courtney. I'm 32 years old, and I'm a mental health counselor. And my favorite turn-up song is, what is it? What's that? My Mama Soul. Now it's time to say congratulations. Work so hard, got to vacation.
See if you sing some rap songs.
You heard it? Did you hear it again? He did it again.
My name is Ashley. I'm 35, and I'm in tech support.
Before you continue your further, John, you know what's interesting? I see what's about to happen here. I heard the ugh. And, you know, when I came back, when the first time I appeared on this channel, you know all the shit I got for telling the simple, plain truth. And I stand 10 toes on my shit. I don't apologize for nothing that was said or happened. But I left around the time I stopped really coming up on your panels like that. I told you, Stanley watching this shit will do all the work for me. I literally said that. I said it here, and then I stopped really coming around. And look at us now.
I wonder what would Stanley think if his son went over there to Clark, bought this motherfucker home right here. Oh, what do you think Stanley would say? He brought this motherfucker Megan Thee Stallion home. What do you think Stanley would say? What do you think Stanley would say if he brought this home?
Absolutely not. First, he's going to see the leg out. He might look, but then that filter's gonna kick in. He's gonna notice that back tattoo, and he's gonna lose it at that point. He's gonna lose it.
He don't like tattoos.
Yeah, we can't see the front, so she could have some on that front thigh. That's very common these days.
On their neck, her back, her pussy, and her crack.
That thanging though, that's a good natural one right there.
So this would be a no for Stanley.
Absolutely not with that outfit. He'll lose it.
How about these women right here? Which one of these women?
Now, John, there's only one woman that will based on appearance. Now, I remember I seen this. Based on appearance, he will say no, but her answer he will open. I think he might have even responded. And it goes back to Hood's point. You remember who that woman is? Yeah. Okay. I'll let you get to it. I won't spoil it for folks. You'll see a commonality.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Ashley as well. I'm 31.
Is that rap? He's hoping it would.
And I'm an esthetician. I'm from Cali, so my turn son is always Nipsey.
Dead nigga. Rap.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Tracy. I'm 25. I work in safety and compliance. And I'm in my Boss Man D-Lo era right now, so I'm going to go with Mo Chicken by Boss Man D-Lo.
Yeah, I can't talk to none of these women. I just have a thing, like a woman that listens to rap, and especially like a lot of rap. It's one thing if you like a song here and there, you like all the classic jams back in the day, right? You know, that's an age group thing. But like, I just can't mess with girls who listen to rap. I think I'm cursed to like white girls and Latinas because of that.
Occupation.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. I am 26. I'm from Houston, Texas, and my favorite turn-up song has to be "Wanna Be" with Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla.
Rap.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, I'm Venetia, and I'm 35. And my, favorite turn-up song, anything R&B, anything 80s, 90s.
She that bitch that went back 40 years, 80s.
Yeah, she passed the test, all right, but I wasn't gonna fuck with her no way.
But like, bro, she lying like a motherfucker, man. Like this woman lying, man. Like, bro, if you could, okay, let's say she's telling the truth. That means you got to go back 40 years to find some music culturally relevant to you. What you been making the last 40 years? What's been put out the last 40 years? Why you can't listen to that? That's a legitimate question, right? If you if you were listening to like 70s and 80s music, what would that be saying about the 90s music on?
Well, John, I'm like that right now, honestly. Like, if people are in the car with me or whatever, then I'll let people listen to whatever. But if I'm alone and I'm just jamming out on some shit I want to listen to, it's almost always 90s, 80s music. Maybe I'll go back even older because I like all kind of shit. But I don't listen to a lot of the current music. There'll be a song here and there that comes out that I might kind of like. But as a general rule of thumb, for the last couple of years, bro, I'm kind of living in 40 years ago as far as music is concerned, bro.
Hey, that's right, because the music that they're making now is like culturally like rot, right? It's what it is. Let's be honest, it's rot. Like only you'd have to be real, like most of the people listen to it is very low IQ. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, they're fucked up. Yeah.
There's some people listen to it, they don't take it all in. But there are other people, clearly they can't, it's on their level, right? It's on their level, right? Would you say that's fair?
Yes.
Right. Intellectual level.
Yep. I would agree.
Right.
Now you didn't get to the lady, John. But the one lady that Stanley did approve of, if you remember, she was she wasn't listening to that. She was a Caribbean woman.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And she said she listened to gospel music or something.
Yeah, some shit like that. That's it.
Yeah. And that definitely connects the point back to Hood's point about the Caribbean influence. Oh, I didn't know you were gonna get back to it. My bad. But we're gonna see it. She's coming up. Now, again, based on appearance, Stanley would say no, but based on the answer, that's what Stanley's looking for. Yeah.
Culturally, she's outside of his realm more than likely. You know what I'm saying? Like
Escape, Total, and my occupation. I'm in real estate as well.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Liam, I'm 28, and I don't have a favorite song. I'm from Honduras, and I listen to Spanish music, English music.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm a hairstylist, and I'm 31. I don't have a turn-up song. I'm an R&B girl, so I don't have one.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Anaya. I'm 25. I work in nonprofit doing youth advocacy for youth in the child welfare system. My favorite turn-up song, I'm not really a turn-up person, but anything Chris Brown always puts me in a good mood, so that's my go-to.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Natalia. I'm an officer of compliance as well as her. My turn-up song I would choose is My Mama. On my hood, I look fine, I look good.
Is she pregnant?
So
now, one country.
Okay.
You were expecting someone.
Okay. Now you
were expecting country.
No, well, I think.
Wait, hold it. You have to explain this.
Yeah. I think it points out like if you ask black people, like they want to say we control rap, country, rock, all this shit. But down on the level where they're trying to date, they don't listen to this shit. There's nothing wrong with that. Listen to what you like. They just express pretty much a monolithic view of the world in terms of what they listen to. And I don't think. Go ahead.
That's how you know Beyonce dropping a country album and then dominating the country genre is total psyop. There's nothing I believe about that. That is bought and paid for. Those numbers aren't real. Those people aren't real. None of this shit is real.
Well, I think the telltale sign would be, the ticket sale, at the concerts. And I think she's having a hard time. That blacks aren't going to go out and listen to damn country music. They want to hear rap, man, booty shaking shit, right? And those are the type of women that Stanley doesn't want brought in his home.
You have never, ever, ever seen a bitch twerking to the acoustic guitar.
They'll try to figure out a way.
Don't happen.
They'll try to figure out.
They'll figure it out.
Hey, Universe, I was going to ask you about something. It was something interracial dating, interracial dating. Well, I'll go with this. What about the subconscious? You think there's anything subconscious about, you know, you don't want to breed with these people up here? Well, Stanley or someone wouldn't want their son breeding with any of these women. Is that fair?
Stanley would. I don't think Stanley would approve of anyone up there.
Right. And so the pickings are very
outside
slim.
of the host.
The pickings are very slim within the Black community. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, if you're yes, I'm gonna say yes. Yep.
And so, you know, interracial dating comes, you know, quite natural, I would imagine, for most upwardly mobile Black men. If these are the choices on these counterpart choices, like, man, bro, pickings are so slim, you almost have to date outside of your race.
Well, honestly, John, I would say that that's part of the puzzle, but there's more pieces there as well. It's not just the fact that the pickings are slim. The further you get up top, the limit, like if you did want to date a Black woman, you could easily get one because they'll float. There's more of them that float up to the top than Black men do. So you still have a good sample size to dibble and dabble in, but also you get exposure to other type of women. So honestly, your dating prospects expand, if you ask me, as far as quality.
Let's keep it a buck. This is a thing that I keep noticing.
Hey, Hood, hold for 1 second. Universal, we got to talk about that fat woman, that overweight woman. What's the word I'm supposed to say? What are you supposed to for fat people?
Big body.
Yeah.
What the fuck you supposed to call these fat people? Insert the word. Remind me to come back to her, Universal.
In social work, yeah, I'll remind you. Go ahead, Hood.
That's a good one, yeah.
Well, no, you were talking about when Black men reached, you know, when they cross a certain threshold of success, they have a bunch of successful Black women that get pushed up to that level as well. But they also have other women that they can have access to, and then it's a compare and contrast, and a lot of Black women will lose. And I think what happens is twofold. For women in general, the more successful you become, the less attracted you are to the average man. So women aim their vaginas upwards, so to speak, right? You know, guys tend to we fuck across and down. Women fuck laterally and up. And what happens is there are less and less men in her pool that even appeal to her, let alone vice versa that she appeals to. And then what winds up happening is, as she climbs that ladder and gets more successful, even if she maintains her physical appearance, there's just something about a woman at that level that doesn't make the partner that these men desire. Because ultimately, and this is how cruel the game is, right? If you're like a regular working class guy, you almost have to, you know, deal with a woman who goes to work every day, and she may be competitive and attitudey, because at that level, that's kind of what it is. But when you get up to the higher level, you really can choose housewife material because you can pay for it now. And why would you settle for boss bitch when housewife material is just on the next shelf?
Why would anyone settle for like any of these women? Like, if you could, like, what man would be happy with any of those women on the stage right there? Would any of those women be make a man say, okay, yeah, I'm happy with her?
Lower to middle class men, the average working guy, he would more than likely that's what he would go off with and just learn to make it work, because that's what niggas been cursed with since forever.
You think so? You think a man just goes with that and just say, I'm just gonna make this work? I don't think men work like that, bro.
Why do you think niggas ain't getting married no more? Because they stopped trying to make it work.
Well, that would further the point then, doesn't it? Hey, we may have a caller in here. Hold on, let me see if this is a caller.
Is it just me or he just went?
No, he muted himself. Okay. Watch it'd be funny if it's Master Kim.
That'd be funny.
Oh yeah, you calling about a room for rent on Facebook? Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. I was just trying to see when you would be available this week to view the unit.
Any day. You let me know.
Any day. Okay, so I get out of school at 5 p.m. every day. So is that an issue?
No.
So the earliest I can probably meet is 5:30.
No, anytime. Well, what school you go to?
I'm at Howard Dental School.
Yo, if you don't mind me asking, because I've been having a discussion with some people, what's the ratio like at Howard Dental School for men versus women?
The ratio, for the dental school, I think it's more female for sure, but like it's probably 60-40.
60-40? Was that women to men or men to women?
Women and men.
Really? Damn, in dental?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Damn, that's interesting.
About
in your opinion, what is the dating scene like? I'm a landlord in DC. We discuss these topics on one of my YouTube channels. So, what is the dating scene like up there when it's 60-40? And I hear we bet.
I have no idea.
Is that right?
I'm way too concerned with school to even know what the dating scene is like.
It keep you busy. What's your favorite turn up song? You got a favorite turn up song?
No, I don't listen to music right now. I listen to instrumental.
Okay. Hey, I heard it. Hey, I'm gonna send you my playlist. We have a lot of units, but I'm gonna send you my YouTube playlist where we have you can see probably like 6 or 7 units there, some of the bathrooms, stuff like that. And then if you're interested,
okay, so you have it listed on YouTube?
Yeah, you can. We have like the playlist listed on YouTube. Yeah, so you can just click on there and see all of the units that we have, or some of the units that we have. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. I can do that.
And when are you supposed to graduate?
In 2027, but I will only need to rent the unit for like the summertime.
Okay, no, I was just curious. Okay, well, good luck to you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, John. Go ahead, guys.
The interviews, wow, I like that. This is a good strategy for random questions. Answer the question without giving up actual details. So when you ask her, what's my turn up song? Oh, I just don't really listen to music. I go to school a lot. Oh, what's the dating scene like? I really wouldn't know. I work. I go to school. Great. This is how you interview, especially when people are asking you weird questions out of place,
Especially a sister gal.
Right. She interviews well. I like this.
Yeah, man. Like sister gal.
She been around the block a few times. That's probably how she got into the school.
And you don't need her bringing her man up in that motherfucker, right? You know what I mean? So, that's why you ask those type of questions. Anyway, Gary, you just joined. What do you think about Stanley's son?
As a proud black man who has his own share of African coochie, I salute Stanley.
You salute Stanley.
Like you're saluting the wrong person, though. That's a weird salute. Like,
he did raise the boy.
I mean, I'm not high-fiving my homie when my son gets laid. It just
I don't know his son that well, so I can't really high-five him directly.
It's a weird flex, you know what I mean?
Do you think Stanley is happy that she's not black? Deep down.
Probably, yeah.
That's one. Anyone in the chat, is Stanley happy that his son found him the antithesis to a sexy redhead?
I think it troubles him on a level.
You think why?
Because if you're, it's a built-in contradiction that, like I said, the phenomena is just there, but it just seems to happen. A lot of people who they say they want the best for their race, you know what I mean? They wind up dating interracially, and I think there's practical reasons for it, but it just kind of becomes an oxymoronic position.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want the black people to thrive and grow, well, at least you can do is make black babies. That's why I feel no guilt. I made a couple of black babies. I might never touch a black woman again just to go fucking explore the world. You know what I mean? Because I locked in on the game and I did my share for the team. But I'm not a race person. I'm not a race man, as they used to say back in the day. So it was never a concern of mine.
We're gonna try our best to call Master Kim here. Keep talking, guys. You don't have to mute for Master Kim. Go ahead, Hood.
It's hard to keep talking with the volume. The
yeah, that thing kind of loud, John.
I turned it down.
But no, all I was saying though is it just seems like it's a built-in contradiction. So it would have to bother you somewhere intellectually. I mean, emotionally, maybe not, because if you want your son to be happy, then fine. But the contradiction doesn't just go away.
Well, Hood, I got a question for you. When it comes to black men specifically, we know that for a fact that a lot of our women ain't shit in one way or another, and a lot of us ain't shit by proxy. So I believe that when it comes to, having the best of your race, it just might so happen to be a little bit of eugenics here and there.
You think subconsciously that's what they're practicing? Eugenics.
Yeah, most definitely.
I think your eugenical plan can't happen without a heavy hand.
I don't think it has to be heavy. I think
you don't. Yeah, I was going to say it doesn't have to be heavy at all.
It has to. It has to. It has to.
You mean like on a wide scale, or you mean like on an individual basis?
Either way, you can't. I mean, one is the other. You can't really get away from it, no matter what. And I'll explain why. It's a simple proposition. And I talked about this last night. I did a show where the question at hand was, what do women owe men? And I had a female listener kind of balk at the whole man part, so I reframed it. Well, what do women owe society? And we're very clear about what men are supposed to do, protect, provide, serve, labor, all that, slave, basically. That's what women are supposed to do. There's not a real definitive question about what women are supposed to do. And the simple fact is, women's role has always been imposed upon them. And if you want that eugenical outcome, where, the smartest, the best and brightest pair off with each other, you have to make them do it. And the most recent example of that is the goddamn plantations. That's literally what would go on the plantation. I want the biggest buck with my, most buxom female who's kind of bright or whatever, and we'll make that, we'll replicate that and sell that off for a profit. You can't really get that with free women, because women will always fuck the beautiful dumb guy.
Someone says they raise black men who have never been to jail. I'm winning. I've been to jail a couple times. I think.
Tell me how I'm wrong though. If I am wrong, because I kind of monologued about this for a while. I didn't give a chance for pushback. So tell me if there's a hole in that logic somewhere. Tell me where I'm crazy, please.
Anyone want to come in? I think I think you're right. I think there is that contradiction there. But at some point, do you get tired of arguing that point for the blacks? Like, Stanley has to expend a lot of energy arguing for blacks. Man, he does, bro. That's a lot of fucking energy defending them motherfuckers.
I mean, if you like doing it, you're not going to see it that way in the first place.
I don't believe you like doing it, bro.
I believe Stanley loves doing it.
Do you think the hamster likes the treadmill?
He don't like doing that. That's why he gets so angry. That's why he put people down. Like, he don't like defending these damn blacks. Who does? That's why they like, silencing people.
But
right?
Haven't you noticed that archetype outside of Stanley? They all get mad. They all put you down. They all wind up kicking you off the panel. He's not really that different.
Yeah. Which leads me into yesterday, kicking off the panel. Universal, you still there? Universal man stepped up.
Yeah, I'm still here. My bad. I'm still here.
Universal. What did you find interesting about yesterday's panel? I was up on CT's panel yesterday.
Oh man,
what did you find interesting in Universal?
No, I didn't see it all, but when you came up, you were having an interaction with the black woman who was discussing the financial difference, the social economic differences between blacks in the Maryland area and blacks in Texas, and you were getting jumped on from many different angles because you were pointing out that no matter what the financial issue is, the behavior shows up and it starts to bring down the community regardless.
Right.
And they weren't hearing that message, unfortunately.
Do you remember that fat black girl said she was a polygamist?
I did catch that. I didn't hear her say it. I caught it because people kept referencing it. I was surprised to hear that. And I think she's also a social worker, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Government worker.
Yep.
And we're going to walk through some of the things she said one by one to show you kind of the black delusion. The black delusion. So we start there.
Yeah, how the hell is she getting?
You think that fat fucking woman had multiple men, or she was one of many women?
Many women.
One of many women, definitely. She's Big Mama. She cooking and cleaning for sure.
She is the many women, John.
Man,
maybe he like them big when he ain't gonna just take one big one.
No, you gotta diversify.
Yeah, that man wants the whole shelf.
When we watched that Charlotte shit, I said, man, the only solution for blacks is polygamy. It's the only solution.
That or dating out. I mean, those are the two options.
I don't think many of them are capable of dating out. Do you think that black man on Pop the Balloon could date out successfully? Like he'd have to go low. He'd have to go low.
I think enough can where we can kind of tip the scale, but no, everybody's not gonna like them people who live in Memphis. They ain't gonna be able to date out. Hell, no.
Yeah, them people living. Yeah, the people living deep.
Like I've never dated a white woman. I can't imagine dating one or Asian. Anybody? It's just shit. I'm too much of a nigga. Right.
They'll love that about you, Joe.
The dating out is mostly restricted for the men, and it tends to be the black men with a little bit more upward mobility or social mobility. Like if you're just a black dude from the ghetto, you're probably not gonna date out unless it's a white girl who's from the same ghetto. It's that kind of
Actually, no, I don't think that's the case. I've been seeing a lot of very rich, wealthy, fat white women with a lot of black men in my area. Specifically,
a lot of the non-select white women can pick up dudes. Well, at least here in Minnesota, we get a lot of white chicks who end up having little biracial babies, and then they go hide back out in the suburbs.
Some of them be hiding in trailer parks. We got a lot of mixed people in the trailer parks too.
Yeah.
By Stanley's measure, his son went up the ladder. He didn't just get a white woman; he got him a Spanish woman. He did better than his daddy.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, that I mean, given the dynamics, yes. Earlier, different female dynamic. Yeah.
White guys don't really go Latina; they go Asian more often.
Yes, that is true. That is the most common interracial.
So in that sense, he took the mold of a white man.
Correct.
By getting him an Asian woman.
Went with the better half.
A lot of people say that black people really look up to white people. A lot of people say that. Like a lot of people say it. And what do they say? Mimicry. When you mimic someone, that's
flattery. Is it like mimicry is the best form of flattery? Something like that.
That is correct. And I remember reading Booker T. watching and shit. Niggas try to comb their hair like white men, eat like white men, speak their language. They want to dress like white men. They want to be like white men. When you see niggas wearing suits, sometimes that shit look funny to me. Right? You know what I mean? Like, you dumb motherfucker wearing a suit. You need some overalls on. Who the fuck are you trying to dress up like?
Get back in the field, nigga.
It was a severe roast, but nigga, boy, what the fuck you got that on? Right? Who are you trying to
emulate? Man, that's crazy. That's funny.
I'm gonna show you some niggas in suits to look at later.
The Five Brothers.
The Five Bros.
Yeah, the Five Bros. Sorry,
not overalls on. They need overalls on, but they are mimicking the white man. I do believe that, and that is part of their problem here. But getting back to these sisters, they could not compete for the love of Stanley's son. Look at that. Stanley, they want his son to bring no these queens home.
Hey, what's going on, man? Y'all would believe that TV, man. Who we got?
YB Clap Gang. You know that?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And why they call y'all YB Clap Gang, man?
Cause we clap niggas and we clap niggas. Yeah. One way. Niggas know not to ride through.
Niggas know. The new black American gangster bitches.
Lucky and living.
Oh, women are the man here in America.
We used to rap by these bitches. Me and my bitch. It was the gun back then. Now these bitches carrying the gun.
Well, bro, a nigga come down only one way.
Nigga come down there one way. Nigga, what? Come down there one way. They used to be nigga saying bitch. Nigga come down. These niggas poo shiesties.
Poo shiesties. Pookeisha shiesties. Pookeishas.
I gotta ask the question, man. And you know what? I wish HB was here, because you know he really wanted to portray me as somebody who was
some of
them. Hood, you don't fuck up.
Oh, God damn it. You see, this is real shit. This is real shit.
HB, we talking about black excellence today. Asian.
Man. Don't knock me off. Don't knock me off the flow, because I really want to get this out there. Because I remember having these kinds of really nasty arguments over here in this house about how I perceive women and what I may do with women and all this thing. And all I'm gonna say, if these women are allowed to clap at niggas, why can't I punch a bitch in the face, bro?
HB, what you got to say about Stanley's son achieving Asian excellence?
Man, I'm proud of him, man. I'm proud of him.
He's done what white men, successful white men do.
Yeah.
White woman.
He's getting into the CCP market, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I'm proud of him. You know, I saw it coming months ago, John. When I heard that he was learning Japanese, I was like, oh yeah.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah, niggas don't try to learn no goddamn Mandarin or Japanese unless you want some
Konnichiwa.
Unless you want
some
side, yeah, unless you
want a hentai girl, yeah.
Unless you want some sideways pussy, you ain't trying to learn those languages for what? For what? So yeah, man, I'm proud of him, man. I'm proud of him.
You know, HB, man, you know, I think he's happy. I think he's at peace now.
Oh yeah. Stanley can he can rest in his coffin now, man. He's done the Lord. Stanley is black excellence, man.
He know this ain't coming home, HB. He know this ain't coming home. Look.
See that TV, man. Who we got?
YB Clap Gang. You know that?
Yeah. And why they call y'all YB Clap Gang, man?
Cause we clap niggas and we clap niggas. One Way Avenue. Niggas know not to ride through here.
Niggas know.
Nigga come down only one way out. That nigga the other way.
On God, nigga. On God,
man. Yeah, Stanley.
I reiterate, why can't I punch bitches in the face if this is what bitches are, bro? Come on, man. How else are you supposed to survive this shit?
On God, nigga. On God.
Yeah, it's
free hood.
Yeah, Stanley can he can rest peacefully, man. He gonna be in that coffin with a smile on his face, man.
Hey, what do you think if he had a sister come in and motherfucker on phone them?
Hey, the other way, only one way out. To hell. This my girl, say less.
Say less. He say less. Come up in this bit.
You evil, nigga. You evil.
Stanley would probably say more, motherfucker. Motherfucker, say more.
But then his son would say, but daddy.
Okay. You know that?
Yeah. And why they call y'all YB Clap Gang, man?
Cause we clap niggas and we clap.
He said, but daddy, she clapped them cheeks, daddy.
Yeah.
I like them cheeks being clapped.
Yeah,
he's too big and gay to really run the right play.
Oh, come on.
If my son bring a girl like that home, I'll be like, yo, I bet you we both could fuck. I'm a black pill the fuck out of him so we get it out of the system. That's how you do that shit.
Nigga the other way. The other way, only one way out. To hell. This my girl, say less. All I gotta do is tell her. Over with. Say less.
Over with, nigga. She come to Stanley son. Why don't we run a play on your daddy? I want we backdoor your daddy.
Backdoor Stanley.
Man, so who y'all ops is, man?
That bit twerking.
Hey,
yo. John, roll that back.
Woo, nigga.
Roll
boy,
that back.
You got lucky, boy, Stanley. You got real lucky, nigga, because it's...
I can't believe these the cheeks y'all niggas want to look at.
John, you think it's luck? I don't think it's luck.
His son could have did like them big old asses. Maybe he gonna put a big old BBL on his Asian. It'd be like a big. He said, but I don't want the ghetto baby. I put a BBL on the H.
I mean, I've seen that. Yeah, that is true.
I've seen it too.
That can happen.
That's it.
Man, so who y'all options?
She's throwing it. Throwing that money on her too.
Wait, did somebody throwing money? I missed it.
Roll it back.
Right above her.
Look at the top right. Look at. Yeah, run it back and look at the top right corner.
She's throwing them old classic food stamps on.
Oh, Stanley, boy, Stanley. You could breathe a sigh of relief, my nigga. You can breathe a sigh of relief.
These are the YMBs right here.
Why
nigga bitches? The YMBs.
Who y'all ops is, man? I heard y'all
ops is, nigga. Ops. Backdoor nigga. We backdoor nigga with pussy.
YMBs with 40-inch weaves. Let's
Niggers.
go.
Like that, I bet they kill niggas. Look, we backdoor nigga with pussy.
CK. Man, fuck Switch Gang. Fuck
She clapping the cheeks with the gun, bro. That's the clap on the clapper. That's what's up. Wow.
She got two types of switches.
Right. and a binary clip. They go both ways.
Oh, Stanley, I know what you're saying, Stanley.
I can't stand no sneaker wearing.
Me, Stanley. Hey, this is some sneaker wearing nappy head bitches up here. Stanley, you got lucky.
I wonder if any of these girls got kids.
Couple of them. They all young, but a couple of them got kids already.
I bet no one twerking got at least two baby daddies.
Stanley, grandpa, just imagine that. These motherfuckers coming over to Stanley house, nappy ass head, pulling up, snotty nose little nigga. Or he going to pick him up in Bankhead over in Atlanta somewhere.
Stanley got to put his poo shiesty on like it's a diaper.
He pull up. Man, I ever tell y'all this time. Let me tell you a funny story. You remember that apartment building that I used to own, and I went in that motherfucker. It was a nigga one time. I can't remember what shirt he had on. You know how them niggas they go to college and shit. They want to wear their college sweatshirt. This fuck nigga, it was an Ivy League college, Brown, Harvard, somewhere. Nigga looked clean, like like maybe Stanley so would look. And he walked up in my apartment. I said, "Nigga, what the fuck you doing over here?" He said, "I got a baby by one of these bitches." I said, "What? Nigga, you got a Harvard shirt on." And Stanley, boy, you got lucky. That could have been your son. On the YNB bitch. Slap that ass with that Glock. Stanley's son could have been slapping ass, slapping that ass, that Glock. Four ops.
Now the nigga on the floor up.
Yes. Lay him on the floor.
Now the nigga straight dead up.
I don't think Stanley can I don't think he can admit how happy he is though. That's why I'm happy for him. He can't admit it.
Yeah, Stanley kind of clicking his heels right now.
Yeah. Niggas being happy vicariously. Y'all think it's crazy as hell, bro.
I mean Stanley old. He ain't doing it himself. He better.
Well, all for Stanley. A bitch got a shotgun out there? Did a bitch have a shotgun out there? No way.
No, she shot the gun. Did you not hear that, John?
Was that a real shot?
Yeah. Yeah, she just.
These bitches more gangster than the niggas.
Somebody called Big Meat. He got some new employees.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of these bitches that was up on CT's panel yesterday talking about shit. Heard all these white bitches cheering one nigga. They carrying the gun. He did like a lion. He did lay up all day.
What's the name of that African warlord who had all women elite guard? That's these bitches.
Nigga ain't got a hunt no more. He did lay up. Let these YNB bitches go out in the street.
The YNBs take over. Oh my
Rob niggas. They cover the block.
That was Gaddafi, though.
Yeah, that was
Gaddafi had bad Arab bitches, though. This ain't the same.
I was gonna say his women were sexy. These women are.
Man, shit.
It's a couple in there. It's a couple in there.
HB, you reaching, bro. You reaching.
Like, bro.
Yo,
Bro, you got to trust in your racism, HB. You letting your dick guide you where you shouldn't be.
Trust in your
Now
racism.
the nigga on the floor up. Now the nigga straight dead up. Nigga.
Somebody say this Chicago, AB.
Yeah, you can tell by the stoop.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh man!
I bet that bullet hit somebody, and we don't even know it.
Yeah, no, that's another one to add to the list. 121 for the day.
I forgot how old I was when I realized the bullets that we shoot up in the air on New Year's Eve, they actually do come back down.
They come down, yeah.
They always
Like
come down.
For many years, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
He's 63.
Probably 63rd.
Why don't Michelle Obama get these bitches on her podcast?
Yeah, lucky living. Hey, that'll bring the numbers up.
Yeah, that'll definitely bring the numbers up.
Michelle Obama. Go back
She
to the
probably related to a couple of these bitches, John.
It's our grandchildren.
Michelle, I'm going to see if I can suggest it to them. Michelle, why don't you go back to 63rd King Street? 63rd and King. See, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
What's wrong with these real fuck? They don't know. Finna be over with their ass. They don't have to come on the one way. They know that.
They guarding the block, bro. Shit, they done flipped the block, bro. The niggas ain't nowhere we found. Niggas scared of these bitches.
How do you check in? Do you gotta?
Bro, when they start charging check-in, nigga, it's really over.
You know they ain't already going.
Hey, this is Uncle Hank. Boy, you have that cereal in your mouth for
These bitches talking to niggas. These bitches doing
that's
this.
Worth the war. That's worth the war, bro. How you checking into a bitch, bro? I don't give a fuck. That's worth the war. I can't.
Bro, listen to this shit.
Wait, they know that.
She talking to a nigga now. Listen.
Cause they getting money. Hey, this is Uncle Hank. Boy, you had that cigarette in your mouth for 2 years. I know that motherfucker stank. Get a new square, boy.
What?
She talking to a nigga there, bro. Bro.
Nah, bro.
God, Stanley really got it.
Get a new square, boy. Bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass nigga.
Dirty ass nigga.
Oh, she putting a gun in her coochie. Hold on.
I want that shit slow motion. Nigga, little motion in that motherfucker. Get that bitch about 1.5.
John, go get the stream, take it down.
Square, boy. Look at that. That's a nice little ad. Nigga, that ass getting fucked in the hood. I promise you that. Nigga, I promise you that. That little ass back there talking getting fucked in the hood all day, HB. What you say? That little ass twerking back there. Nigga jump up. Nigga jump at home. Slap me that pussy with the pistol.
Yeah.
Somebody, Jay does it. Yeah, she thick. Yeah.
Hey, Universal. She twerking like Shatterika, man. She twerking like
the bitch at the top got the gun pointed straight at the camera.
Start a GoFundMe for that.
And some of these girls, I don't know, man. Some of them.
they too big, man. except for her, except for the one twerking.
Might let her set me up.
That's why y'all need me here, bro. I swear to God, what I'm hearing now is depressing. Y'all niggas really willing to, y'all would fucking risk the gauntlet. Y'all would go through the American Gladiators trials just with some ratchet pussy. And all of you niggas got regular square lives. You niggas are retarded as fuck, bro. What's wrong with you niggas, man? Goddamn. Talk about, I'll let her ruin my life. God, this is why we lose, bro. This is why we fucking lose. Become accustomed to talking down to the bitches, bro. This is how you protect yourself from the trap. Get accustomed to talking down to the bitches so you don't fall for this shit, bro. God damn. Terrible.
She'll shoot your dumb ass, hood. She'll shoot your dumb ass.
I'm not going, bro. I grew up there. I'm getting away from them bitches. I'm trying to tell y'all not to come around here no more.
John, question. Do you think these bitches be able to pay the rent?
Cocaine premium. Y'all niggas ain't getting no money for real. That's the problem. Yeah,
they sound like it. Y'all niggas paid cash.
Hey, what's going?
These bitches paying cash.
Ooh, wait,
John,
man.
John, if you gotta got in check with them, man, you could have had them bitches pay that nigga's rent.
They probably did clap that nigga.
Yeah, they really out there, man. They really out there. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, man. You know, I think as a father, Stanley did exactly what he's supposed to do, man. Keep your son away from these bitches, man. He did what he, because a lot of niggas learn the hard way. A lot of niggas learn the hard way.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Black
They gotta
America,
put hands and feet on them like Hood. They learn the hard way.
if you're class conscious in Black America, you almost have to date out by default because Black America doesn't have hard class lines.
You know, I wonder, you know, if the people that do engage in it, that's one of the things they're concerned about. Here's a guy, he's an African guy. And here's a tweet from him I found very interesting. He says, whenever I check TikTok or generally social media, I mostly see white women sharing knowledge on history, technology, science, religion, medicine, etc. And I will say that sometimes when I'm on YouTube and I'll look at, what's the lady's name? Raging Tomato, whatever the hell her name is. And they'll be debating religion, politics, some shit like that. I will see that a lot. And he says, same with Asian women, food too. I see that a lot. But Black women, if it's not dating, sex, yanch, I'm not sure what yanch is, and gossip, is dancing or feminism and LGBTQ. And this is a tweet of him, picture, retweet or whatever. This is what he, this is what he tweeted there.
A lot of them, that's all they got to. A lot of them, that's all they got to offer. Honestly.
You know, and is that enough for, you know, upperly mobile man? You know, you got some ass.
I don't think it's enough for a man that that has your shit together. And I'm not anti-fat, you know, big booties, but I think if you're the type of woman showcasing it online, yeah, I can't fuck with that.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, I think that is, you know, if Universal was here, you know, that is they kind of end up in a funnel to people like Universal. Yeah, I'm not putting Universal down.
Exactly. No, exactly. Exactly.
I don't know if you were listening earlier. There was a restaurant guy. He just opened up a restaurant here directly up the block from where Rob's girl and I done some live streams, Busbo and Poets, that place. Yo, the guy was a white guy too, pimping the restaurant for women, right? So he opens up a soul food restaurant, and you know, you're gonna have an Instagram account and shit like that. So he's showing, you know, him cooking, and he's using that shit as a channel for women, right? And bringing them into his restaurant at the same time. I said the Universal funnel. You might have to patent that shit. But you know, for successful men like him, right, who has a business that they want to come in and, you know, consume what he's selling anyway, he's using that, the social media interaction, to sleep with the women, right? Getting them pretty much on the free. You know, they're coming to him in his restaurant. You know, anyway, there was a guy, Fresh or something. And so some woman outed him online by how he was going to all these women. So Universal happened to know one of the women. He actually knew of the guy. And one of the women, and it takes Universal to explain. So whenever he comes back, I want him to explain to you, because I think you'll find it interesting, the men's approach to one of these travel girls, prostitutes, versus a regular round the way girl. And Universal can explain it because he knows that world. So I'll share it with you. But that's you know, it is, you know, you remember how we talked about the Kendra G dating HB? Oh, we got Universal back. Universal, explain that concept of that restaurateur guy and his Black woman approach.
Oh yeah. So this guy, he has a very popular social media, both on TikTok and YouTube. He makes a lot of different foods and recipes. He pretty much makes a lot of Black dishes, macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, catfish, stuff like that. But he got exposed recently because he's been sliding in DMs for all types of women, including porn stars. And he was inviting women to his restaurant. So he would like something, their page, and then they would send him an inbox, or he'll send them a message DM. And then he would be like, "Hey, I'm in DC. If you're ever in DC, come to the restaurant." And that was the way that he was pulling chicks. But the issue was he was married. He was married. So they decided to expose him because he's a married man.
Yeah, he fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up. So
he fucked up. Yeah.
But if he wasn't married, I mean, everything he did is part of the course for today's world. I don't see anything wrong with outside the fact being married. So he got caught up.
But the bigger point I was telling you, that I was trying to point out, universal, like for men like you, for men like him, it's like a funnel, right? Or it's
hell yeah.
Women are basically cheap to get, right?
Yeah, I put some proof in the Slack
right.
just from 2 weeks ago.
And so, for the men that are here saying, "Oh, it's hard to find women," I mean, the people like Universal and this guy, they're picking them up, rather without much effort by way of the channels that they're already in. To these women. These women are reaching out to them in many cases. So, anyway, it's very interesting. And I think it just so devalues them that they're not really worth marrying. I'm not talking about any particular woman. I'm saying in the position, the marketplace that they're in. Yeah. It's not a surprise that Stanley's son, who is upwardly mobile, would find someone who probably is more upwardly mobile than most of the sisters will be. Let's take a look at this. This is Xavier. What's his name? Worthy?
Xavier Worthy, for the Chiefs.
All right, he's the guy who, I think he had him a sister. Is that right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Files a lawsuit against his ex-fiancee who accused him of domestic violence. You might remember Worthy was arrested earlier this month in Texas. His ex-fiancee, Tia Jones, claims he choked her after a heated argument. Now, in Worthy's lawsuit, he says Jones would not leave his house after he caught her cheating. The lawsuit also claims instead of leaving, she scratched his face and even ripped out some of his hair. You see the photo here. Worthy's lawsuit then says after he was arrested, she went back to the home, damaged some of his property. Worthy is now seeking damages between $250,000 and $1 million.
Damn, what did she tear up? Holy shit.
She must have tore up everything.
He'll never get whatever she tore up, though.
Damn.
I was making this point. This is why I kind of take the hard line, I'd say, just to highlight certain realities. As a man, the fact that you have to stand by and allow her to just ruin all of your stuff and there's nothing you can do, you have to call the police. Like you got to call the white man to come deal with that, and he may or may not deal with it. The whole situation is emasculating in and of itself.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. We got another person joining. What's up, man?
This is just that was a perfect example of why I always have the 5D strategy. Definitely, dodge, daggle, daily. Damn it. Do it.
You have to explain it to us.
By that, I mean, you do not engage with KK Keisha in any way, shape, or form. Not even at work if you can avoid it. If you can avoid it, just be a freelancer, be a trucker, whatever you got to do. Do not get around these doggone black females. We just had a doggone somebody put up in the Telegram. This brother is a trucker, and he's hitting a hard time by guess what? KK Keisha, the baby hair bandit, the balding belligerent bellicose baboon.
The baby hair bandit.
I'm using that one. That's hilarious.
But how so, though? What is she done there?
Okay, so hold on. I'll put the link up. Hold up. We got the link right here. Somebody put it right up here, and I said the exact same thing. Hold on. I'm gonna show it to you. Hold on. Let me 1 second. Let me just here. Give me just one good moment. Hold on, just one good second, brother, because they just put it up. Hold on, where was that at? Let me just show you. Here we and a go. I'm going to just put it in the back for you, good brother. You see for yourself. I will not say a word. You can just see for yourself. Here you go.
So if you had problems dating sisters?
Let's just be honest about it.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest about it. Okay, look. These hoes is going, okay, but then again, but after the post nut clarity, after you get to the they ain't useful for anything else other than that, bro.
Do you feel like
they're not? Sorry.
So, what do you think about interracial dating then?
Sir, interracial dating and mating is the way to go for any forward and upwardly mobile black man out there. In most cases, I myself have done it myself. I have been married to my white, and I do mean white woman for over a decade. She's a tall, big-hipped, fat-assed white woman at that. She a full-on pog, baby.
Oh, damn.
She done popped out three of my children. Oof.
Sound like Stanley.
First time I met her, I was like, whoo, and everybody else, every time I introduced them to my male family, because I have mostly men in my family, I was like, hey there, boy. Ha ha. I see you there, player. I see you. So yeah, look, man, look. I understand. Look, I get it. Everybody loves mama, but unfortunately, mama is not good for anything more than just skeet and skedaddle. The B&B, bang, bust, and buy, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules.
You're on mute, John. The true Airbnb, huh? Gotcha.
The B&B, bang, bust, buy, baby. Sorry.
That's been your experience with the sisters.
In most cases, yes. And by and large, now let me see. I'm trying to be honest about it, right? Because while I have not engaged with Zadagadu very often because I'm not their type of guy, even I done dick down a daggle a time or two, you know. So it's not impossible, not some huge accomplishment. But after that, you're not going to do anything more with them, or you should not do anything more with them. You shouldn't.
So you think they're only worth dating?
No. Wait. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. What you're dealing with here, with the vast majority of black females, these are not women. Those are bitches you're dealing with. And it's unfortunate that the actual black women and actual black ladies had to be labeled in with that, because that's unfair, because it paints them as a negative light as regard to this. Most times what people are running into is not just a black bitch, it's a black bitch. And that stereotype is affecting a large and is being painted upon people who do not deserve it.
Can you give us an example of some of the issues you've had with black women?
Some of the issues I've had with black women? I mean, look. Some of them are saying, hey, look, you talk too white, you act like you white, you want to be white, you might as well be with a white woman. And I was like, I don't think that I engage in anything other than any other person would engage in, aside from maybe the way I speak. And I'm sorry if I maybe speak a little bit more clearly, or I speak a little bit more properly, but that's because I had a father in my life who taught me how to read and to speak. And, you know, he had a father in his life that taught him how to read and to speak. And so that kind of thing, I get that whole concept of actual a patriarchal family standard is maybe alien to you, but in other groups of people, I didn't really have any kind of problem with that, except with Zadagadu.
But give me. Do you have a concrete example?
A concrete example. But I'm sorry, I wasn't in relationships very long with them, because you get in, you get out, you get on with the rest of your day. And that particular was what. So I don't have any stories like, oh, she put me on child support. She done locked me out the house. The bitch stabbed me. Now I will say this: Adago did pull out a knife on me.
The bitch set me up.
She did pull out a knife. She did pull out a knife on me.
Damn.
She did.
Why?
Because that bitch is crazy. That bitch is crazy.
Wait a minute. She wasn't Taiwanese, was she? You wasn't in Thailand.
No. I said she was a full-on black bitch.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Have you ever had a black or white woman of any other race woman? What's the difference between black and white women?
Okay, again, there is no difference between black and white women. There is, however, a difference between the black bitch and any other group of bitches.
Well, you don't date black women, so what is the issue?
No. I don't date black bitches. That's the thing about it. The population of actual black women is so small, so minute, that is almost a statistical non-entity. I would dare say there's about 2% of actual viable black women that are out there, and even a smaller percentage of black women, black ladies.
Wait. So what you said? You said is 2% of black men and
No.
I'm sorry. Say that
again. But let me correct. Excuse me. It's 1.5% actual black women and a 0.5% population of black ladies. The vast majority of what you're dealing with here is hoes or hoe sympathizers. That's what you're dealing with. And there's an unfortunate side effect, unfortunately, of unchecked feminism and unchecked matriarchy within the black precincts. This is the type of thing that it fosters.
What?
Oh, yes. I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah.
Anyone want to chime in on that? That's pretty. I don't have much to say about it. What anyone else want to chime in?
Yeah, I mean, I think. Yeah. I mean, there's probably something to it. There's definitely something to it. I don't necessarily call them hoes, though. I call them sex workers. But yeah, there's a lot of sex workers. That's why you kind of have to be very strict on the type and the quality of black woman that you date. Like I'm very strict on social media. If she's got like Instagram, TikTok showing off her body and stuff, that's a sex worker to me.
Trash automatically.
Yeah, that's a sex worker, and you got to treat them as such.
Correct.
Well, what? How else do you distinguish between, say, the black, whatever you call them, and the good black women, the 0.5%? That's a very low number, right?
I don't know. I said there's 1.5 and of actual black women and 0.5%, because the higher up in quality you go, the rarer it becomes. That's why a lady is so rare, but a woman is the baseline. And then the vast majority, unfortunately, you got skeezers, skanks, scallywags, whores, ladies of the night, sluts, sleazoids, slacks, slags, slants, stunts, and who's. Those, unfortunately, that makes up the majority of the black females you will come across.
It's like breeds of birds. There's a lot of them.
Yeah. But you call them by different names, but they're all the same thing. Because you know how black folk, how nippers always got to have this different kind of name for it. It's a slaw, it's a stunt, it's a hole, it's a trick, they all got to give a name for the exact same thing. So I got to put it all in. I'm sorry. I got to try to be as inclusive as I can of all the nibbitry. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So unfortunately,
do you live around blacks?
Hell no.
There it is.
Why don't you live around blacks?
Because I don't want to be dodging bullets. That's the first thing. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'm hearing fucking sirens.
And you haven't had that problem around white people?
I know. I have lived in this particular town that I'm in right now. This is a town. No, excuse me. It is a village. Excuse me. 3 hours away from any major city, which is what keeps the nibbers away, because the nibbers don't like to be out in the country.
Did you deliberately move there to be away from the blacks?
See, that's. So when you put it like that, how can I? Yes.
Did you really?
Yes.
All right.
Damn.
All right.
Yes. Deliberately so. Yes.
Have blacks been that much of a problem for you?
They've been that much of a problem for everyone.
Damn. Damn.
Don't nobody want to be around a freaking monkey house, man. Come on, you know this. You had to evict an FBA yourself, did you not?
You were here.
I was here. I heard it. I didn't get a chance to see it, but I'm pretty sure. So now you tell me. You tell me.
You want to come up and adopt him?
And adopt a monkey? No, thank you. Return it back to the wild as it should be.
Jackson did.
Oof.
Yeah, John did that.
Oof. See, well, he's a better man than I am.
I do like to ask people, man, honestly, what made the worm turn for you?
What made the worm turn for me?
Yeah. What was the one similar moment you're like, God damn, these
you know what? I really can't say that what was the actual smoking gun to say I'm just sick and tired of nippers. I think it was a slow boil. Just dealing with nippers, just working around nippers, just hearing what they consider to be humor. The idiotic talking points of, you shouldn't date a white woman. What about your kids? The kids are gonna come out confused and this, that, and the third. If it don't use a comb, don't bring it home. How'd you go to bed with a flat back? She ain't got no ass like a sister. What you gonna do with that, brother? Now, come on, brother. But the brother. What you gonna do, brother?
You got a flat back white woman?
No, I got through telling you. I got a woman with an ass like a rainbow, brother.
Hey, John, while True was up here, could you play that Muhammad Ali clip you played earlier and ask his opinion on it?
I know. I've heard that with one with them kinds of birds, the bluebirds, with the bluebirds and black. Yeah, I've heard that. And to be 100% honest with him, if he really felt that way, then he would have stayed with his first black wife instead of getting with an Arabian wife or some other shit like that. If he really felt that way, he would have just stayed with the first woman he had. Which goes to show what you say as a young man don't always have to apply when you're an old man. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I did what? Put all childish things away.
Do you have children now?
Oh, I have four. Good sir, four.
But by a white woman, black woman, what?
Oh no, yeah, but 4 children, 2 white women. Yes.
Oh, 2 white women. Okay.
Yes,
wow.
yes.
I stumbled across a photo of Truism here.
That's my.
This is definitely Truism right here. He wants to let you all know what he loves. He likes Paul.
Oh my God!
It's called Young Truism, right?
Oof, that's you know what? Yeah, man, that's a handsome brother right there. Look, man, look at me. That's when I had look at me now. Look, see, that's for all these grays that are coming about. Look at that. That's a strong black buck right there. That's a strong buck.
I think what you were getting to earlier, John. Like, how do you tell the difference? And there are certain metrics that I do think. One is social media. That's one. Also is career path. I don't think you can really deal with a black woman that doesn't really have a career path ahead of her. Like whether she wants to be a real estate agent or whether she does hair, she has to have some career path and goal. That whole idea of the stay at home mom, I just don't think that really applies with black women, honestly. I don't.
Why do you think that doesn't apply to black women? Let's explore this a little bit.
They're not feminine enough.
I think
no, HB, please.
I just think with black women, I do think that because of how the black community is, a lot of them do. They just they kind of the stress of just raising a kid all by yourself. I think that. Yeah. I think a lot of black women they kind of are better off in the workplace a lot of times.
Better off as mules.
No, I think it's like a balance, like raising a kid and also working, But I think
so. They're better as mules than as wives.
No. I'm not gonna say that. I just think that it's a better.
Would I be wrong to say that based on how you just described it?
I mean, Hood, you saw the 4 chicks straightening up the hood and having all that paper on them. They were getting more money than most men.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those women don't even count because they're barely women. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
that's
with HB2N,
Well,
hold on, Hood. You can't be saying that now.
Hold on. Well, Hood, I think they do count in a way like this. They are in the sexual marketplace. That little motherfucker that was twerking.
Yeah,
she
niggas
got
smashing
enough,
that.
Yeah, she got at least 2 kids.
She got enough ass to make a nigga not have to be honest with another woman. If you can hit that, that shit just straight me like, man, I don't need to hit your bullshit, woman. I got a little hood chick over here throwing that ass at me.
I want to clarify. You guys are just talking about dating material. Like when you say you need a woman with a career path, that's not about having sex, brother. Let's stop the cat.
But I guess what I'm saying though, Hood, is like you take a young man, 22 years old, you throw him into an environment where there's loose women, and then there are women that are trying to be, pious or whatever. I mean, the loose women who outnumber the pious women, as Truism say, by 90%. We just had a Howard Dental student call in and said 60% women. Those numbers don't even fucking make sense. That's a male profession, right? And like, I just think that it just turns everything kind of all upside down there.
Hey, John, another thing too, especially with black women, they gotta have some religion too. I don't think, if a woman is like a black woman, she's like an atheist, fucking.
I didn't even know those existed. I never.
Oh no, there's a lot of them out there.
The biggest holes you will find is in the church.
That is true. That is true to a certain extent, but I think really the biggest holes that you're gonna find are on college campuses, where no God exists at all.
Hey, you know what's interesting? You know what's interesting, HB, that you say that about religion? I think after COVID, for people who really didn't have a strong grip on religion, it was easy for them to go more or less give it up.
Yeah.
Right. Church has been closed 2-3 years. Most of the neighborhood churches closed down. So if you really didn't have a strong hold on your religion, you probably let it go during COVID. Or you got very loose relationship with them. So the woman who has strong religion now after COVID, she's probably a true believer.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's somebody you could take serious, and I think that definitely, because just think about all your guys' grandmas and great grandmas. They were very religious, and I think that does play a part with black women. And if a woman is, if a woman tells you, yeah, I'm more spiritual, I'm not very religious, that's somebody you can't really build with.
Ain't nobody trying to worry about building. They just worry about them cheeks, brother. I'm very spiritual. All they thinking about is.
Well, no.